Hello everyone, today we are going to be talking about bed space because as you all are completely aware, I am completely sure that you all are, but at the moment in My Singing Monsters there is not enough beds on the natural islands, and with the introduction of epics and the new mythicals from the PS Vita, unfortunately we really don't have enough room on our islands anymore. And you know what, there's lots of problems around this, and even introducing it isn't going to fix everything, and I think that's why Big Blue Bubble at the moment are taking a bit of time just to work on it and develop on it. But the fact is, they have been promising more beds now for literally almost a year. I can't actually find any comments from a year ago exactly, but I found one on the Epic Deej post, and that was from months ago in January. So they've been promising this for a very, very, very long time. And as we know from Psychic Island, when they've gone on about it and things usually take a couple of months to develop. So by now, we should have really have got the bed, because people have been complaining about this ever since the epics were actually introduced. So of course, I would think by now, obviously this isn't a grind at Big Blue Bubble or anything, this is just me saying, oh hey, this has been a long time now, maybe we should have this by now. Because I'm speaking for the fans, because a lot of people feel the same way. In fact, everyone feels the same way, let's be real here. Everyone wants more beds, but there's lots of problems that people aren't thinking about when they think about more bed space. So I'm going to just talk about that today. There's a lot to talk about with this as well, so I imagine this might be quite an extensive video. So actually, when you think about beds, you just think about adding a castle upgrade, don't you? But it's not as simple as that. Right now, there's an infrastructure with the coins, and if you have more beds, the fact is that you're going to be able to make more coins, and that's sort of going to corrupt the coin system as well. And people who've been collecting coins for a long time, like myself, we're not going to be very happy by that, because it's going to be easier to get coins then, and it's going to become, well, like, coins already are quite an easy currency to get at the moment, but I imagine like them adding that extra layer of easiness to the game, it's going to make it a lot easier for people to get coins, and I just feel like it isn't really the right way to go about it. They just need to make sure that getting these extra beds is quite difficult, so that means that people aren't easily able to upgrade the castles in the first place, really, don't they? And then also, when you're adding more beds, of course, we're going to need more space for our new monsters that we're going to place, and at the moment I seriously absolutely think we do not have enough space to place any monsters anyway, to be honest. I mean, if we get more beds, what's going to happen? They're all going to end up being placed together because there's not enough room. Honestly, I only have enough room on my islands now as is, so if we get even more space, I don't see where I'm going to even put my monsters, to be honest. There's going to be absolutely no room, so we need more room and more beds. Now, when island skins were first introduced, I originally thought, oh hey, this is going to be the opportunity, they can add more bed space. Like, that is genuinely what I thought. I thought we were going to add more beds, because at the moment we do need like 40 to 50 more beds, don't we? On Air Island right now, it has it the worst, because at the moment you can place one regular monster and one rare monster of each kind, and then the Wordos, and you can place all of the monsters, 2 of each monster besides the Wordos on each island. But on Air Island, you can't even I had to get rid of one of my pom-poms because I'd run out of space when placing 2 Yorstrichers, so that's not very good as well on there. But seriously, yeah, this is really a big issue right now, and Big Blue Bubble just really needs to take the time and think about how exactly they're going to go about this. Now, I understand that updates do take a while to make, and they've been doing Psychic Island and stuff, and maybe that's perhaps impacted when this beds update is going to fall, but I would also like to introduce the idea. Now, obviously this is free to use, Big Blue Bubble, if you want to use it, but I thought about leveling up your islands, and then as you level up your islands, I thought that it would be ideal to add more bed spaces and then also more room to your islands. And then I thought eventually on the last level, perhaps Colossals could wake up and contribute to the song. Obviously that might be a bit too far, but I just adding that extra leveling system to your islands may be a bit confusing, I'm not really sure. But honestly, I think it's just an amazing idea, and I don't really see how you're going to go about this, Big Blue Bubble, because if you add more beds, then people are going to come to you and go, oh hey, we don't have enough room now. So you got to really solve both problems at once, otherwise it's going to fall apart, because there's not enough room on the islands anymore. You could add extra islands to the sides, and that would solve it. Perhaps you could move the castle about out. Maybe there could be the hands of the Colossal could rise up, and then it can be different for each island, can't it, really? I mean, on one you could have the Colossal's hands rising up, then perhaps at the back you could have 2 islands floating up. There's so much possibilities here, and they just need to make sure that both issues are solved at once, because again, people are going to be coming again and they're going to complain about not having enough space if they don't fix that as well. So they really just need to take the time here, like I've said previously, and just make sure they get this right, because you know what, when epics were introduced, really they should have added more beds then, because if you're introducing a new set of monsters and you can't even place it on your island with the rest of your monsters, and in game you're like promoting having every monster with the Book of Monsters, and then you can't even place them on your islands, it's a bit defeating the point, isn't it, really, of having the book in the first place to collect them all, and I'm having to stuff them away in my hotel. And you know what, in the hotel there ain't even enough room now. We need another hotel upgrade because there's that many monsters now. We don't have enough room. Like, I've been getting spares of some monsters and I've been putting them in the hotel like epics. Like, obviously I don't want to sell them really because they're new and they're quite rare, so I just put them in the hotel, but I'm running out of room to do that, so I've been having to sell some epics lately that I've been breeding specifically to put them in the hotel potentially. Not gonna lie, I've been putting them in there for epic Wubbox, to be honest. But seriously, the fact that I can't do that anymore is quite bad. Like, if epic Wubbox does come along now, and I've been trying to put them in the hotel but I couldn't, and then I've been selling them, that ain't great for me, because that's downgrading my experience, because I've been specifically breeding them for the epic Wubbox, and then I've been trying to do that but I can't all this time, and then if it came, I wouldn't be able to put them in it. I'm absolutely against the idea of epic Wubbox. I 100% do not want any more updates on Wubbox, because Wubbox has been over glorified and it's had its time in My Sea Monsters, and I really like the idea of Psychic Island and adding other things besides Wubbox. It just really has been over glorified. Like, seriously, Wubbox has had its day, guys. Leave Wubbox to rest. That's my opinion. If you want to go and check out my opinion, you can go and watch my epic Wubbox thoughts video. Maybe that will help you think about what you think about epic Wubbox exactly, because your opinion might be different to mine, but I am just saying that I do not like epic Wubbox and I do not want epic Wubbox. Wubbox has had its day, like I said. So anyway, moving on, just guys, like seriously, right now, Big Blue Bubble has been going on about it for a year. So this update should be coming very, very soon. But in my opinion, like I've said, the update should have come out with the epics. At that very moment, the beds weren't enough. There should have been an update along with the epics that tied in with it to support it. Adding more beds via the level system would be ideal right now, and we need something like that so we don't run out of space as well. The fact that the beds issue does not affect the other islands besides the natural islands, so that includes Plant Island, Cold Island, Air Island, Water Island, and Earth Island. It does not in any way affect any of the other islands right now. So right now, it's just them 5 that need updating, isn't it, really? And you know what? Gold Island should have more space as well, so perhaps that could tie into the level system as well. So you know what? Them islands are the only islands that need to be updated. They're the only ones that should become a part of this island leveling system if that even comes into fruition, which I doubt it will, because Big Blue Bubble will probably have their own ideas. Like, honestly, Big Blue Bubble take that idea though, seriously. Like, I would love to see that, but seriously, I think they'll come up with their own idea, but I just really, really, really hope they do not add just another castle upgrade, because that's just going to add a load of other problems, and like, we don't want to go down that. We want to fix it all in one good swoop, because we've been going on about this update, haven't we, guys, now for like ages. Big Blue Bubble has been promising it, but so I'd just like to see all of it fixed, because we don't want another stage of people going, oh no, fix this, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna fix it, and then, you know, 10 months later, like it has been now, it's still not happened. It's not really great, is it? So I would like to see the update potentially coming soon, hopefully. I just really want to place my epics, to be honest. I don't like putting them in the hotel. And then I have to sell other monsters, like my seasonals that I've kept in there that I like to pull out and things, and I don't like it. Please just fix it, Blue Bubble, and you know what, add another hotel upgrade too. Seriously, guys, that's all I have to say right now. Perhaps I might do a concept video on the island leveling system, if that's something you guys would like like to see, comment below. Anyway, guys, if you are not sure what I mean by a concept video, it's where I put together a video of what the level system might look like in game, like I did for the decoration mode, and the Efrol's been on the continent in my Dawn of Fire one. So if you would like to see something like that, I already have a concept video planned, guys, that I'm working on, but if you guys would like to see that as well, I am happy to work on that. But obviously the Colossal's hands and stuff might not look that great. I might just like put some floating islands in there or something, because that would be very hard, because I'm not autistic, guys, really. I'm sort of okay at it, but I'm not great. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, guys, definitely can't mimic the My Singing Monsters style. Anyway, I will see you all later. Again, let me know if you'd like to see the concept video below. Let me know what you think about beds as well below, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys. Hey, do you want to know how to breed all the monsters in My Singing Monsters? Look no further. Simply type in msnpokegamer.com into your browser and view all the combinations for every single monster on my website. I have included the best combinations for every monster in-game on every island, and it will be updated with new ones as soon as they are released. It's really easy to use, and simply hovering over or even clicking each monster will show you the combinations for them. There's also tons more to do on my website, including putting your thoughts on my new forum page, where you can set up a profile and more, and there's other pages like for wallpapers and in-game tips. Make sure to go and visit it today to improve your monstering.